Hi, and welcome to session number 3 of the Anonymized Self-Help videos. My name is Dr. Jamie Barsky and I'm a clinical psychologist. Today I'll be discussing an idea known as the gambling triangle. This is a really simple way of understanding the ingredients that are required for gambling to be possible. Before I get started, I wanted to remind you that here at Anonymind we have different ways of supporting you with overcoming your gambling problems. We have these self-help videos, but we also have an opportunity for you to talk with a therapist or a psychologist through a confidential video call that we can arrange at a time that suits you. We also have our medical and psychiatric support, where if you're suffering with more serious mental health problems alongside your gambling difficulties, then you can get to see a psychiatrist on a face-to-face basis to help you with support you may require. So back to the gambling triangle. To help with this idea, I wanted to use the metaphor of setting a fire. For a fire to ignite, there needs to be 3 elements. There needs to be oxygen, heat, and fuel. Without just one of those elements, it is impossible for a fire to ignite. And this is sometimes called the combustion or fire triangle. And it's exactly the same idea with gambling. The gambling triangle shows us that 3 things are required for gambling to be possible. The first is thoughts or urges to gamble. The second is money to gamble with. And the third is a gambling environment in which to gamble. If we take away either of those 3 elements, gambling no longer becomes feasible. This is a really simple idea, but a very important one. It would be helpful for you to think about how the gambling triangle operates in your life. For example, what are the kinds of thoughts and urges that you notice that lead to gambling behaviours? When are they triggered and how powerful are they? Thinking about the access to money and your access to a gambling environment may also be an important part of coming up with a plan to overcome some of your gambling behaviours. Over the course of these self-help videos, we'll be talking and thinking about how you have support in taking away or changing how each of those 3 elements in the gambling triangle work for you. For example, in video number 4, we'll be talking about ideas to help cope with and manage gambling thoughts and urges when they do occur. When it comes to the 2 other sides of the gambling triangle, the access to money to spend on gambling and the access to a gambling environment, you're probably already aware that there are various self-exclusion options that you can use to help. You may be aware of the self-exclusion options on various gambling websites and high street gambling environments that would stop you accessing those settings. And you may also be aware of the self-exclusion options on debit and credit cards that would stop you spending money in gambling environments. If you've tried any of those self-exclusion options, you may know that the success of those really depends on your level of motivation at any given time. What that means is that you may sometimes need to call on help from trusted people around you to really stick with those self-exclusion actions. What that means is you may need to draw on the help from people around you, people you trust and who are aware of your efforts to overcome your gambling behaviours. Those people might help you self-exclude and avoid those gambling environments, or help you with how your money is controlled in terms of spending it on gambling at times when your own motivation may be particularly low. It's important that if you do empower other people to help you with these changes, that you really consider this to be your decision. You are choosing to empower those people because you know that this is what's required to help you reach your goals. We have a self-help video, number 5, that's all about using relationships and the people around you to help achieve your goals. I hope that's been a helpful idea today. Please feel free to continue watching these videos, and thanks for listening.